Hello everyone and welcome back to the final activity that I am going to help you through for this week. And it's going to be the make a paddle boat. Okay, so things you're going to need for this one is inside your booklet. And if you see that a lot of stuff's already cut out, I did this but failed, so we're just going to do a little retake here. On this page here with the ruler and these arrows, there's going to be a boat template here that looks awful lot like this one. I want you to take that, cut it out, as well as the paddle template, okay? And once you got those, you're gonna leave them to the side. You're then next going to take a piece of your cardstock and cut it out. Okay. You are then going to trace both the templates onto your cardstock. And you're gonna get something that looks like this, except it's not gonna be ripped here, but it'll look like that. Okay, so what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to quickly try my best to redo this. Okay, but you can follow along at home by not having a destroyed boat. So as you can see here, I'm just going to copy my template. Okay. Like so, and you can also use this tiny piece you get to cut out your template for your paddle. But oh, there she is. I already have one. But what I'm gonna do is I have these two pieces here, and I suggest you cut out two rectangles like this, and kind of fold them in half, lengthwise, like hot dog style, and attach them to the, what I would call the legs of your boat. Just like this. So you see how they're like plates? I'm going to then quickly tape them down here and at the top. And what that's going to do is it's going to give a little bit of rigidity to your boat. Okay. Same on the other side. And that's why my first boat failed. It's because it snapped in half from the weight of the elastic band. I probably messed something up. You are then going to cut little slits into your boat like that. Okay, on both sides. Make sure they're roughly the same height. And then what you're going to do is you're going to stick your elastic bands in there. Like one. And two. Okay, make sure both elastic bands sit fairly nicely in there. And then what you're going to want to do is kind of wrap. You're basically going to want to tie them together like that. So we have something that looks a little bit like this. And then we are going to take our paddle and we are going to tape this whole sucker down. And you're going to want to use a fair bit of tape here because this paddle is going to be under a lot of stress. So a little bit there. A little bit here. And a little bit down the middle. Okay. So you got something that looks like that. Wonderful. Now, we can take this to our sink, our tub, and it is a paddle boat. So to get it going, you're going to take this paddle and you're going to start twisting it and twisting it and twisting it until your legs start to buckle a little bit and see how they're kind of curling up. That's when you want to know you're going to stop and you're going to break your boat. And then you put it in the water with this thing tied like this. You put it in the water and then this will spin. Let me show you. It's going to spin. It's real fast. That is going to send your boat forward. And that's kind of the basis of how paddle boats work. All right. So inside your kit, there are a few more activities. I believe with your foam sheet, you can do last week's activity of the... Oop, come on. paper airplane on page 14, right? You can use, use this, you can use the straws, and you can make another one of those. There's a paper clip in there. As well as, I can't help you with this one, but you can do Dottie Body's Robot Rendezvous with the stickers included. For this one, you just have to read the instructions. It's kind of like a riddle. Unfortunately, I can't. There's no setup for this one. It is just reading and then following the instructions. There's no crafting to be done. And so, unfortunately, if I do it, I give you the answer. And we want you guys to try and challenge yourselves. So those are the activities you can do. Thank you so much for coming with me on this week's activities. I hope to see you again next week. Goodbye.